And we are moving straight on with the action to our third contest of the afternoon. Entering the Batterina cage first, into the red corner. Make some noise for ABDUL BENAFIA.
The blind stares of a million pairs of eyes, looking hard but won't realize that they will never see the peace.
ABDUL BENAFIA, Cuba MMA, weighed in at 58 kilograms. This is flyweight, like I said, the lowest men's weight division that we and most other promotions would have. These guys are coming in at about 125 pounds. They're greasy fast.
Let's have a little word there with our production team. They put up a lovely picture of Max Pearson as his opponent. That's a completely different weight division. Now, ABDUL BENAFIA coming off a round 3 KO over the very talented Ben Dehashi. And we know that that was a hell of a fight. ABDUL taking on Benjamin.
It was jacking a bit of the swag of Dehashi. I thought I saw him. No, it's Cleety Disha. We've got a little bit later on.
Yep.
But yeah, ABDUL BENAFIA definitely one to spoil the party, and obviously a third round TKO. Wow.
And a very wrestling heavy gym. I mean, quite a talented corner team, in fairness to them, right there. But I like their wrestling heavy gyms. I like the big takedowns, lifted, the classics. Steve Brinkman staying, lifting him high into the Northampton sky, slamming him down. I was always bravely pulling guard and jabbing, but
jabbing and pulling guard. It's the champion's way. It's controlling the takedowns afterwards. And if you are, I think a lot of gyms that just wrestle, that they have a little wrestling class or whatever, they'll take people down and then they'll be like, oh, what do I do after this? Whereas if you're a freestyle wrestler or a Greco wrestler, you're used to pinning them down and making sure that you're staying heavy on top, and that's a good control. Oh no.
Got a slight issue going on here, Steve. Let's just have a little chat about the ISK and our ISK officials. So the ISK is the International Sports Kickboxing Association, and they sanction different MMA events. They're even sanctioning, I think, some of the bare knuckle fighting that we're seeing now on TV. And what it means is you have a consistent, high quality, safe standard. And it's so important to these young fighters and these teams to know that it's going to be fair. You have qualified referees, qualified judges, and the best medical staff in the UK here.
And when you bring in an official body like the ISK, it comes with a whole bunch of caveats as well. You have to have the right kind of medical waivers. You have to have the certain amount of medical staff that are available during the fights. So it's really about fighter safety, and that's something that's taken so seriously, because as you saw just in the last fight, Ramal Hashimi getting put out like that, that can be life-threatening. It can be if it's not handled correctly. So know that he'll be checked out, he'll be reviewed for concussion, and he's been properly screened before entering the battle arena cage. So there is those safeguards in the way.
Whatever the issue was has been resolved. Maybe a little bit taped. Maybe quite it's a very strict set of rules that they go by. You know, if you can't fight with a short that has pockets in it, or a zip. You can't have rashes on your body. There's a strict set of criteria, and as you come out to the cage, there's always an official there, Mr. Alan Jackson, I think, right now, who'll be looking over the fighters, making sure everything they've got on is within the rules.
And his opponent entering the Batterina cage into the blue corner. Make some noise for Max KASHET.
Max KASHET representing London Shoot Fighters. Now, Steve, we talked about them a bit earlier tonight, but do you know, talk about old school, they've been around since 1994.
Wow.
I'm not entirely sure how old MMA is. I know there was kind of hybrid rules. Muhammad Ali had a hybrid rules boxing, wrestling fight. And the Japanese had these weird...
Well, they had Shuto at that time and things of that sort too. So
everyone goes, oh, that was the first MMA, but it wasn't, because a lot of it was fixed fights or set up, and they would mix between kind of WWE entertainment wrestling and real wrestling.
And real fighting, yeah.
Yeah, kind of between the two, so you never really knew if what you're watching was real. This is definitely real.
Just
putting out there. And
well, you're about to see it because two of these lighter weight fighters are going to really go at it in a moment.
yeah,
And honestly, again, you're seeing a very, very different sort of body type. ABDUL BENAFIA looking kind of like your more lanky sort of fella, quite skinny, quite long. And then you got the absolute jacked Max KASHET from London Shoot. Lots of muscle there, especially for a 125-pound fighter. He's just being reminded again, no elbows, no knees to the head. He looks very, very happy, very settled in there.
Introducing again the fighter in the red corner, weighing 58 kilograms, representing Cuba MMA. Make some noise for ABDUL BENAFIA. And his opponent, the fighter in the blue corner, weighing 58.5 kilograms, representing London Shoot. Make some noise for Max KASHET. And your referee in charge, Mr. Paul Nichols.
Final instructions coming here from Paul Nichols. A little bit of a chat, a little bit of remember what we talked about in the back. All right, good.
here we go.
Nothing like, you know, losing a fight to kneeing somebody in the head on the ground or something.
Fighting with that angle straight away, with a nice lead hook.
And KASHET's used to that because he's coming in southpaw, right? Ooh, nice. Switch kick up the middle. He's very, very unassuming as BENAFIA, but he manages the distance really, really well. He's pawing with that jab hand.
He does. Stays safe as well. That right hand is glued to his head.
Did you see that nice left hook that he got on the way in? A little check hook. He comes to the body and he comes up to the head. Meets the counter.
BENAFIA eating some shots. He kind of covers with his shoulder on the other side. Very good Floyd Mayweather.
Now he's wrapping ahead here. Might be quite deep. He's got KASHET thinking twice.
He does. KASHET bailed on that. Did not like how tight it was around his neck. ABDUL using that underhook, trying to stop this takedown. KASHET with really good pressure. He can straight line through his body. Just needs to fight head position a little bit more.
Really good listening from BENAFIA here. He was told by his corner, he glanced over to them and they told him exactly what to do and he followed it. Now look, there you go. Ooh,
it was a really good attempt from BENAFIA. Nice little chain wrestling, just a bit unlucky.
Yeah, you really, really have to commit for that overhook throw, that kind of what's known as the wizard throw.
And,
now things are going to settle a little bit here.
He didn't initiate the takedown, but did end up on top. BENAFIA needs to get out of this half guard position, so he's got one of KASHET's legs trapped, just like that. See, pulls that leg through, throws up an armbar, dangerous.
We've seen
inversion, looking for a leg almost there for BENAFIA.
He can look for an E-bar under the ISK rules.
Yeah. Or just use it to get out of the back, escape, get back to his feet.
He's pressed up against the fence.
Yeah,
it's going to be hard to get those hips moving. Sorry,
Steve. What Steve means by that is you really want angles. The guy on the bottom, BENAFIA here, he needs angles to throw up submissions. When your neck is pressed against the cage, you just can't get those angles, but you can cage walk, can get back to your feet.
London Shoot just being so opportunist this evening. Every little mistake is being pounced upon. All these submission attempts, while being very, very good, are leaving a fighter out of position. BENAFIA is definitely feeling that now.
If London Shoot fighters had a style, it's this. It's pressure forward, beautiful technique, take him down. Oh, a little bit of gamesmanship from Max KASHET.
There's two slapping kicks there into the thigh.
Oh, timing on that was beautiful.
Yeah, we're seeing a bit more of that swag come out again.
BENAFIA is so calm, so patient. Oh, lovely work by BENAFIA. Flying him with a knee.
He's saying knees to the body from the corner of BENAFIA.
I'll take down again, KASHET. It's a good chance that takes him the round.
Good control here. But again, like in those open exchanges, it's hard to make a definite winner there in the stand-up exchanges here. I think.
Oh, was he injured?
Sorry,
he's holding his toe?
No, he's got a little bit of tape on it.
Okay.
ABDUL BENAFIA, though, he really has to insist that his takedowns are going to work. He's kind of not half-assing it, but half-heartedly doing this. Listen to the corner of BENAFIA at the moment. They're telling him essentially to keep the range out with his jab.
Yeah, I think there's little
The strength of the overhook.
And he, that chain wrestling, he was so close to getting the takedown, just didn't quite get it, ended up on the bottom, and it could have really changed the round. KASHET's pressure has been very impressive, coming forward, that lead hook, constantly driving, doing it. It's the London shoot fighters way. We saw it earlier tonight with Hassan Salah, just pressure fighting, not taking risks on the floor, not rushing, just a consummate professional team. And also we're seeing it from every team, really.
This is going to be really interesting. How is it going to come out? I'm really liking that left hand to the body from KASHET. He's really loading up at the moment, though.
Oh, little fake of the spin. Oh, catches the kick. What? Oh,
nice left hooks. Kick up the middle as well. I'm really liking the crisp striking of KASHET here. Ooh!
Spinning back kicks so fast. Yeah, KASHET's footwork is what's making the difference at the moment.
It's very, very unorthodox here, though, from
BENAFIA.
BENAFIA, sorry. But yeah.
Oh, BENAFIA with a spinning back fist. See, BENAFIA's dangerous as well. He doesn't look as crisp, but
he just hits, just from unorthodox angles, weird things you don't expect him to throw. His tempo is weird.
Yep. He's very technically sound, though, as BENAFIA. He moves well, covers well, always keeping his hands up safe.
His body shots are very, very nice.
Nice right kick.
That's a good call from the corner of BENAFIA going to the body, because KASHET has been answering it. Right hand there from KASHET.
Yeah, I think it hurt him. Stung. Oh, that's body head.
This is excellent from KASHET. He's really, really putting it on him now. And we're seeing that kind of slow style of BENAFIA really coming, really slowing down even more.
BENAFIA looking to the corner.
There we go. See that hip pressure coming. Stack.
Can't believe how much power KASHET gets.
This is the real difference in strength here from KASHET and BENAFIA.
BENAFIA close to having his back taken. KASHET working on it. Can he get the second hook?
He's doing well to control the choking arm at the moment.
BENAFIA trying to keep his elbow down. Stop KASHET's left leg coming in. It's in now. KASHET's going to be looking to try and get under the chin. Flatten him out. This is all kinds of problem.
There is blood coming from the eye of BENAFIA here as KASHET looks to lay punches down.
Big shots landing. Oh, the heart of BENAFIA. He had some huge shots there, Steve, right in front of us. He's bloodied up, but he is not out.
There's blood in the left eye of BENAFIA.
Yeah, big cut.
And this is trouble, because that is the right hand that's been landing. Ooh, as he takes a spinning back fist. And I think that might have wobbled KASHET. He needs to come forward. He needs to come forward.
Blink. Also, has he blown his gas tank?
He's got to come forward. He's got to try to put something on that. Sit down on that right hand. Body kick. This is good.
Did KASHET give everything he had? Has he blown himself out? Oh, nice sweep attempt. Love that sweep.
A lot of blood now on that left eye.
I mean, maybe there's a degree of psychological warfare here. I mean, ABDUL BENAFIA, like, he's
nice
eaten
head
so
kick
much.
to finish.
Max KASHET has just given him everything, and BENAFIA is still here, standing, loving it. Big cut above the eyebrow.
But, you know, he's not breathing too heavy as KASHET. He's looking, you know, that doesn't actually speak to his muscular fatigue, but he's definitely very, very cardiovascularly fit. Yeah, but the muscular fatigue might be coming in because he really tried to rip to the body. It was like he had meat hooks in his hands.
Yeah,
just
pure commitment. Pure commitment, and excellent refereeing as well. I mean, there was some moments there where Paul Nicholls was having a very close look, but he let it go. You could see that ABDUL BENAFIA was not out this fight. That's what we want to see. There's a little something going on between the corners. They're not happy with each other.
There's always going to be a bit of that. But you can't be taking the focus off the fighter and what needs to be happening here.
It's a competition. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Honestly, I hate every other team when I'm competing against them. Afterwards, we're cool. Let's see how that blood's cleaned up in the eye. No. Paul Nicholls not the
cage man is going to be told off.
All right, yeah, let's go. He doesn't want to give. I don't know if he wants to give KASHET less time to recover. He goes. All right, let's see this.
Here we go. ABDUL BENAFIA versus KASHET.
Somebody looks like they're going to be put out tonight.
I
know
know.
there's only 3 minutes left, but man, we could watch these two fight all night.
Slippy over here now.
It is slippy. Ah, darn it. I'm looking at the, yeah, it's still there. Watch, there'll be a bit more. It's really slippy right here where we are, right in the corner of the
in the red corner.
BENAFIA. Yeah, now KASHET is just really landing that left hand. He's very well versed. Nice little shift on the way back.
BENAFIA with a lovely lead left hook. I mean, how much punishment can BENAFIA take? He's eaten so many big shots to the body. There's couple of spinning back kicks to the body as well. Yeah, he's all reddened up. He's all cut, but he's there. That left hook as well. Short left inside for BENAFIA. Oh, look at that angle with the uppercut. Oh, lovely spinning back fist.
Yeah, he bashes him.
Lovely left.
Clearing the cobwebs is KASHET. He's getting backed up badly now. You see him blinking.
Yeah, that eye is hurting him. What a war.
This has been awesome.
This is going to go in the...
This is already, well, out of 3, this is fight of the night so far.
Look at the angles. We didn't see that in the first 2 rounds. Just inside angles from KASHET. Oh, rolling that left hook.
Yeah, he started to time it.
He has. KASHET's become more technical.
That right hand is still up, and this is where I think that that wild style Basharia is just... BENAFIA. ABDUL BENAFIA coming forward again, kicks, and then steaming in is KASHET.
BENAFIA has no quit in him, Steve. No quit.
Oh, I think he's hurt to the body there. I think he was really hurt. I think KASHET needs to go back to that. He's backed him up badly. Look, again, ripping to the heart and the liver.
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, the skill of KASHET, the heart of BENAFIA.
Nice crossface there from KASHET.
BENAFIA shoots for the takedown after taking a barrage of shots, but ends up on the bottom.
Yeah, just taking more and more excellent ground and pound. We've seen a lot of great ground and pound from the London shoot fighters this evening.
Good corner from the London shoot fighters team. Talk about the danger of the up kicks.
Oh, I like that. Just going to the body.
Yeah, it's hammering in. Some huge shots.
It's not that the fight is leaving BENAFIA because it's leaving his.
Yeah, I mean,
body.
you can't criticize his heart though, Steve.
His head's all in it. It's just whether that liver's going to go with you. Another knee up the body, a left hook.
It's going to be a Hail Mary.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, and BENAFIA is still swinging. Throws the head kick. He's still looking for that 3rd round KO again. He's called it before. Beautiful.
What a war. Oh. Nice show of respect from the 2 fighters. ABDUL BENAFIA and Max KASHET.
They really know each other now, don't they?
Yeah, that is... they're both going to remember that one for the rest of their lives. What a moment, what a fight, what a war.
So slick from Max KASHET. A lot of slickness there. Stepping off on with that lead right uppercut. That was excellent. It'll be interesting to see how they scored that, whether it'll be all 3 rounds to KASHET or whether there's something else that was seen by the officials. You gotta say ABDUL BENAFIA, Cuba MMA has really made a name for themselves here. Max KASHET needed no introduction. This flyweight division absolutely stacked between these 2 guys. BENAFIA was hurt, he was cut. KASHET was hurt. And they both just kept it in.
3 rounds of action begin for your judges' scorecard for decision. And all 3 judges have it for your winner via unanimous decision for the fighter in the blue corner.